Move on to the third question. See the third question. In question number 2 above, if one part of a red pigment requires 75 ml of base, then how much red pigment should be mixed with 1800 ml of base? So here whatever informations are given, that I have written in the form of table. So parts of red pigment is 1, then we require parts of base, that is 75 ml. Now parts of base is given, that is 1800 ml. For this we want to find what is the part of red pigment. So let's say this is in direct proportion. So what is the formula to find direct proportion? So that is x1 upon y1 is equal to x2 upon y2. Here your x1 is 1, y1 is 75, x2 means x that we want to find, and y2 is 1800. So let's substitute the value. So 1 divided by 75 is equal to x divided by 1800. Now we want to find the value of x. So this 1800 will multiply with 1. So therefore x is equal to what? 1800 divided by 75. Now we do the cancellation. We know that both the terms are divisible by 5. So 15 5s are 75. Here it is 5 3s are 15. 3 is left. 5 6s are 30. So 360. Now again it is divisible by 5. So 3 5s are 15. Here it is 5 7s are 35. 1 is left. 5 2s are 10. Again this term is divisible by 3. So 3 2s are 6. 1 is left. So 12. 3 4s are 12. So what is your answer? X is equal to 24. So this way we can do the cancellation and find the value of x. So parts of red pigment required, that is 24 if part of base is 1800 ml. So this way we can solve question number 3. Move on to the next question. See question number 4. The question is, a machine in a soft drink factory fills 840 bottles in 6 hours. How many bottles will it fill in 5 hours? So whatever data are given in question, that we have to write in the form of table. Hours to fill, number of bottles. So 6 hours it can fill 840 bottles. So in 5 hours how many bottles it can fill? So the value of x is given, that is x1, y1 is given, x2, y2. So we have to find this value. So this is in direct proportion. So what we can say, x1 upon y1 is equal to x2 upon y2. Let's substitute the value. So therefore 6 divided by 84, 840 is equal to 5 divided by y. So therefore y is equal to what? This y will go over here. Do the cross multiplication. So this is 5 into 840 divided by 6. Do the cancellation. 14 6 are 84. So it is 140. So therefore y is equal to what? 700. 14 5 is 70, 10 is there. So in 5 hours it can fill 700 bottles. So this way we can solve question number 4. Move on to the next question. Let's move on to the 5th question. The question is, a photograph of a bacteria enlarged 50,000 times attains a length of 5 cm as shown in the diagram. Then what is the actual length of the bacteria? If the photograph is enlarged 20,000 times only, what would be its enlarged length? So whatever data are given, that we have to write in the form of table. So number of times you enlarge the photograph and length of, after enlarging, what is the length of the bacteria. So if you enlarge 50,000, the length of the bacteria is 5 cm. If you enlarge for 20,000, the length you are not enlarging the bacteria. That original photograph, that is 1, and then for that what is the length of the actual length of the bacteria that you want to find. One time if you are enlarging, then what is the length of the bacteria. So this is in direct proportion, that is x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. So let's see how to find the answers. So x1 upon y1 is equal to x2 upon y2. Sorry, here you have to write y. So we are finding the value of y. Okay, so now your x1 is 50,000, y1 is 5, x2 is 20,000, and y that we want to find. So this is your y2 that we consider as y, then y3. So then what is the value of y? So y is equal to what? 20,000 multiplied by 5 divided by 50,000. If you do the cancellation, your answer is 2 cm. So if you enlarge the photograph, then the length of this bacteria is 2 cm. Now if you are enlarging only for one time, this is the actual length that we want to find. So for that x1 upon y1 is equal to x3 upon y3. Substitute the value. 50,000 divided by 5 is equal to 1 divided by y. We want to find this value. So y is equal to what? 5 divided by 50,000. That is 1 divided by 10 to the power 4. So that you can write in terms of negative power, that is 10 to the power minus 4 centimeters. So this way we can solve question number 5. Thank you.